Upstream surveillance are the words used in a lawsuit filed this week by media and human rights organizations against the NSA, who say the agency violates the Constitution. It could force the agency to suddenly bring to a halt its sweeping surveillance programs and purge the collected information. Our correspondent Alexandra Hall has more now from Washington.
Filed at a federal court in Maryland, the lawsuit on behalf of organizations including Wikimedia and the ACLU alleges that the NSA's indiscriminate surveillance reduces the likelihood that journalists, human rights victims, and foreign governments will share sensitive information with watchdog groups.
A lot of journalist organizations have said that they feel that people are more hesitant to reach out to them. So sources that they've had are saying, look, I don't want to email or call you because I'm afraid that somebody will know.
According to the lawsuit, powers given to the NSA in a 2008 intelligence law are being exploited to monitor the American public at large.
They essentially intercept all of the internet traffic coming in and out of the United States without a warrant. And they do this by tapping into basically the internet backbone. And so all of the organizations who have joined our lawsuit, organizations who are very likely to have had their communications intercepted through this method and have had their people impacted by it.
Organizations like Wikipedia. Documents revealed by Edward Snowden show the National Security Agency specifically singled out the online encyclopedia to monitor, quote, nearly everything a typical user does on the internet. That includes typical users that pose no threat to national security, a fact that many have simply come to accept.
I think you kind of have to assume that somebody's got access to almost any information.
The NSA is a bummer, but it is what it is.
It's a sad reality.
But human rights experts warn that it's important to have secure lines of communication to rights groups for moments when it really matters.
When people get in touch with a lawyer or they get in touch with an organization saying, you know, maybe I'm afraid for my life, I've been the victim of, trafficking or human rights abuse. The idea that somebody knows that they've gotten in touch with these organizations and actually might have access to the content of what they say has an enormous chilling effect.
In an email to Telesur, the Department of Justice, which is also being sued, said that it's currently reviewing the complaint. The National Security Agency did not respond to a request for comment. In Washington, Alex Hall for Telesur.